Most think that $12.50 per month is what you get from AAA Wealth Builders per referral. However, this is not the case. AAA Wealth Builders is to help everybody. It's to help people create communities. It's to help people build wealth online. And it's to help people create that passive income. Now, when you join AAA Wealth Builders, you get $12.50. This is correct. However, your members are worth a lot more. The only difference between bringing them through AAA Wealth Builders and bringing them straight into Skool to create a Skool community is the commissions stick. On Skool, I have explained this many times in the past, but we have hundreds of thousands of communities. Now, with these communities, over 80% would be given up. This is not an exact number, but over 80% would be creating a Skool community and then giving up. Now, the recruiters out there that get lots of commissions very fast at the start, but then they die off, is because they don't take them through any kind of funnel. So we've got successful groups like the ones that are showing up in the discovery page. However, this is just what you see. What you don't see is an affiliate out there promoting the Skool platform that recruits in 20, 30 people to create a Skool community. And with those 20, 30 people, 29 of them drop out. And they end up with one commission after doing all of that work. It looks fancy, it looks flashy, it looks like they're making a lot of money. However, they are always on that hustle to keep bringing in new Skool communities because they will keep dropping off. Now, with AAA Wealth Builders, when you bring somebody into AAA Wealth Builders, they're worth $12.50. Okay, this is the start of your funnel, $12.50 per person, AAA Wealth Builders. And it's actually not even the start of the funnel. This is more the middle of the funnel. So the start of the funnel would be something like our Skool community, Evolve Now Social. Now, what's Evolve Now Social? It's the easiest place to bring recruits to. You can bring people over to build their brand. You can talk about them when you are promoting to them in the messenger or in comments or wherever you talk to these. So what are you doing? You are inviting to evolve. Now, you are inviting people that want to do something with their life, okay? You are inviting people that have goals, journeys, whatever it may be. Then what do you need to do to make more than $12.50 per month on AAA? Obviously, you got to get them into AAA. However, how do you do this? After you invite the members in, you've got to get them active. You've got to get them working on their dream. You got to message them. They're your invites. Once they're in Evolve Now Social, that's where we work as a community to keep them inspired, keep them pushing, keep them going, keep them posting, this sort of thing. You have the community's help now to build that member's dream. So the person that you just invited in are now working on their dream. The inspiration support of the community helping you. So you bring in a member, everyone helps you with the motivation, the inspiration. What is that member doing? That member is working on dream. Now, as that member is now working on their dream, you as the person that invited them, follow up. How do you follow up? It is so simple, guys. All you've got to do is ask them. And you do this in the messenger. So you ask them, how are you going? How's your business? Are you growing here? Are you staying inspired? Do you need any advice? Do you need any help? You begin to offer them value in the DMs. You stick with them, help them, encourage them, inspire them, and give them some tips, advice, what to do. Ask them, what is your goal? Are you in a fitness journey? Have you tried posting about this? Have you tried engaging about this? Have you tried this? Now, as you are doing this, you are staying in contact with this person. You are building a relationship with this person. You are making friends with this person. And you are doing this for free. Right now, they are in a free system and you are helping them build their brand. This is what you do as the affiliate. So you are helping this person build their brand. Now, as they are building their brand and you are following up, you then begin to talk about the AAA Wealth Builder benefits, how the AAA Wealth Builder helps you, how they can implement some of the training, get into some of the courses and do some things inside AAA where we give them all that extra help to build their brand. So many people are so focused on that instant sale, that instant satisfaction, that they just post in links everywhere. However, this way is going to work a lot better. So once you get them into AAA, after you are helping, or even during the time you are helping, they see in AAA, they're seeing others earning money on AAA. The hard lifting, the heavy lifting, because you bring them into Evolve, is already done for you. All you're doing is being there at the time they join. If you leave them after you bring them in Evolve and you're not helping them, you're not encouraging them, not inspiring them, they're going to end up joining AAA Wealth Builders through somebody else. And this is why it's important for you to get into their DMs and begin to build that relationship, so then when they do join, they join through you. Now, once they are in AAA, chances are, depending on who it is, some people won't do nothing. Others, they're going to get into some training. Now, if you invited the others, the ones that get into the training, start implementing, start building their brand, start making some money online, start recruiting for AAA Wealth Builders, some of your prospects, they're going to overtake you because they're just going to go hard. Others, they're just going to quit straight away. Now, the ones that go hard, the ones that are really actually trying to build something for themselves, what do you do again? We are in this same process yet again. Now, we are going to help them build the foundations for their success. We're doing the same thing. So at the start, it's working on the dreams. Then we need to get them building their foundations. And that is what AAA Wealth Builders is for. So now these members are building the foundations. Now, what do you need to do? You need to follow up. So it's just the same process on repeat. You are in a funnel. They are in a funnel. Everyone is in a funnel. You don't get to the top unless you work up to it. And the only way to work up to it is to get people first believing in their dreams, and then believing they can achieve their dreams, then setting the foundations for their dreams, and then taking massive action. This is just the second part of this, okay? This is just the second part of this. So what are you doing in this follow-up? You are following up about a Skool community. Skool is the most valuable place right now today online. Skool is the place that's going to be able to get you out of the rat race. Skool is where it is at. A Skool community, a successful Skool community, is making in the tens of thousands, and in the rare cases, $500,000 per month. You can see the money in Skool communities. This is where we want to get those that want to succeed online too. We want them to be creating Skool communities at some stage. Now, not everyone is ready for a Skool community. As I was showing you before, this is what you see. What you do not see is the hundreds of thousands of communities that gave up, is the affiliates that recruited them losing the commissions because they gave up. So what is AAA's job for? AAA's job is to get you from your follow-up. So when they're in AAA, following up, hey, are you thinking about creating a community at some stage? Let me know if you end up wanting to create one. How's the training going? I've just got this course. It's great. You want to grab that? If you grab that, it's going to help you with a Skool community. All of this sort of things. After a while, AAA builds them into someone that will succeed with a Skool community. Now, because you are the one that is staying consistent, you are the one that's following up with them, you have them create that Skool community after you. All we're doing is doing the heavy lifting for you. We are getting them to believe and work on their dream. We are getting them to believe in themselves and work on themselves and invest in themselves and become that person that can succeed with a Skool community. You are the affiliate. You are the one that is following up, bringing them through the funnel. You are the one that keeping them inspired to take that action, to take that next step. This is why you'll see Sean Zine, one of our top recruiters, always sharing every time he does a course, always sharing his commissions. He is bringing his affiliates through this process where his affiliates can succeed one day with a Skool community. So when you get that Skool community, once they get on that Skool community, you are now on $40 per month from that. Now, the difference with taking them through this process and recruiting them straight to Skool to create a community is these ones is a lifetime commission. Now, when you take them through a process where the commission sticks. So rather than just recruiting a heap of people and then losing your commissions, when you take them through this process, through these simple steps and actually work on it, it would only take you a year to get 10. Okay, that's all it would take. If you're more hungry, you could get 20. If you're less hungry, you could get 5. However, the commissions are sticking. And that is the important part, is having those commissions stick. If the commissions do not stick, if the commissions do not last, you will be in an endless era of hustling. That's all you'll be doing. You'll just be hustle, 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 hustle to get more people in, because your job will be to bring more people in that will stick with the commissions than those leaving, than those giving up on the school communities. And the majority will always give up. Point blank. The majority is always going to give up. Each member now is worth $52.50 per month. Now, we also got the commissions from the upsells. Okay, so plus courses commissions. Therefore, if it takes you 6 months to get 10, or if it takes you a year to get 10, it is worth it, because 10 people now in 6 months worth of work, instead of trying to rush things, taking them through the process, building your landing pages, taking on some courses yourself to inspire them to share with them what you've learned, so then they also learn and implement. You become a success, then they follow and become a success, and then someone else follows them and becomes a success. What will happen now is every 10 people you get is $520 per month. You may be looking at the small picture of $12.50 per month, but if you look at what we are setting up together here, you can really leverage it to make decent income. So if you get 10, let's just say 10 in a year, by 10 years time, 10 in a year is very, very, very achievable. There is not many people that cannot bring 10 through this process every single year if they are going to evolve first and then they are following up. The key is to follow up. If you are not messaging this person saying how you going with Evolve, giving some tips, giving some advice, helping them with their goals, not your goals, their goals. Everyone likes different things. Help them with the things that they like, otherwise they're going to leave you anyway. But in 10 years' time, you'll be looking at an income at $5,250 per month. Now, that's if you're doing 10 per year. This is at 10 per year. Now, this isn't including the upsells. As you know, the upsells and the courses are going to bring you a lot more than this. Each person in AAA is worth a lot more than this with the courses. However, this is with just AAA and then AAA getting them into a school community at some stage. So that's 10 years work. Now, if you was to do this in six months, if you was to do 10 in every 6 months, you're looking at this in 5 years. However, it is not small. This is in a year process. The difference between this and the way other platforms and things work is this sticks. That's it. They stick. They're your lifetime earning. I would rather have $5,220 per month that sticks than to have that much money per month but everyone drops off. So it's really up to you. But if you get them the foundation set for a successful school community and they are succeeding on a school community making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 per month, they are going to stick around. There is no way they are going to give up that kind of commission. Through a simple process where they are in a situation where they have the skills, have the expertise, have the want, have the will to make this kind of money. If they are making this kind of money, your commissions will stick forever. They will never leave. Because if they leave, this is what they would be giving up. This. And even when it gets to like $100 or $200 per month for them, they are going to stick. The reason people are leaving is because they just can't get up. They just can't get up because they never set the foundations. They didn't truly believe in it. They didn't truly know what they wanted to do. They just started something from the hype thinking it's going to be some sort of get rich thing. And then they realized, hang on, this actually takes work. This actually takes effort. And they give up. Their commissions die off. This system, depending on who you are, if you want to do it in a year, you can. If you want to do it in 6 months, you can. The only thing, to do it that fast, you really actually got to be hungry for it. If you're not really hungry for it, you will need to go for a slower method. 10 per year is plenty. 10 per year is so simple, so easy, anybody can do it. 10 per month, now you're a beast. Now you're making the hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year. I know one person that is going to make an absolute killing. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's 3 people that are going to make a killing because they're just taking it so damn serious. They're actually going for it. It's so simple to do because the community does all the heavy lifting. You get them to evolve. The evolved community is now doing the heavy lifting to help you get them into AAA wealth builders. You get them into AAA wealth builders. Now the AAA wealth builders community is doing all the heavy lifting to get them to start a Skool community. You get them to start a Skool community, but they went through this process first. We all just helped each other get that commission for you that sticks. And that's what it's about. It's about commission that actually sticks, so then you can break free of the chase. You don't want to always chase. When you chase someone, you want to get them into a situation where they've got the foundations and they stick. You don't want to have to bring 10 members in, lose 9, bring another 10, lose another 9, bring another 10, lose another 9. Bring them through the process. You will still lose many. You will still lose the majority. However, the ones that stick it through, they will stick for life. That commission will be paying you every single month until the day you die. You've just got to get people up to the stage where they're going to succeed. You've got to actually help them succeed. That's what it's about. It's about helping others succeed. You help them succeed, the commission sticks. You do not help them succeed and they give up, the commission's gone. It's that simple, guys. But anyway, hopefully this gives you a better understanding that AAA wealth builders, yeah, $12.50 per month. It's great, it's good, but there is a lot more if you take them through the process. There is a lot more if you leverage everything that we are setting out for you, everything that we are building for you to leverage, so you don't have to do so much hard hustle work. If you use what's here, it's going to be a lot easier. So hopefully this gives you some sort of understanding on how you actually can make $52 per month from AAA wealth builders, not $12.50 per month. And that's just the start. We haven't even mentioned all these people are creating communities, and some of them are going to want to join other communities that we talk about on AAA wealth builders because they launched through AAA wealth builders, which is even more commission.